Good evening and welcome back to a spooky episode of Hen Sports Night. Alongside Ellie Lakites, I'm Dylan Devine, my hat's coming off, and this is Season 7, Episode 4. The Major League Baseball season comes down to two teams, the Blue Jays and the Dodgers, as they face off in this year's Fall Classic. The Dodgers are currently up 2-1 in this best-of-7 series against the Blue Jays, thanks to both teams keeping everyone up last night in Game 3, which went to the 18th inning, which is tied for the longest game in World Series history. Freddie Freeman also solidified himself as a World Series legend, hitting his second walk-off home run in a World Series, making him the only player to do so. Game 4 is currently underway and is tied at 2 in the second inning.
In the NFL, the Colts continue their dominant reign with a league-wide best 7-1 record. The Jets finally ended their 7-game losing streak with a 39-38 win over the Bengals. Cam Skadaboo's breakout rookie season comes to a close after facing a devastating ankle injury, and Carson Wentz ended his season because of his surgery needed on his left shoulder. More on that in NFL Hot Takes later in the episode.
The 2025 NBA season has begun, with the league already off to a hot start, as OKC defeated Houston in double overtime by a score of 125-124. OKC was led by SGA, scoring 35 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, as well as Golden State Warriors defeating the LeBron-less Lakers, my hat came off again, guys, 119-109. LeBron, who is now out until mid-November, with his injury on his right side, marks the first time in his career he's missing the beginning of an NBA season.
Formula One saw an eventful Mexico Grand Prix as McLaren teammates Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri swapped places on the drivers' standings. Lando now leads the drivers with 357 points, only 1 point ahead of Piastri. McLaren dominates this season, having won the Constructors' Championship at the beginning of the month. A major headline inside of college football world is the firing of Coach Brian Kelly from LSU. Kelly, who has served as the team's head coach from 2022 to 2025, was fired with a $45 million buyout included in his contract. This comes as the team suffered a devastating loss to the Texas A&M Aggies by a score of 49-25 last Saturday.
Last week, the Fighting Blue Hens blacked out the tub against Middle Tennessee with their all-new black jerseys. Delaware defeated Middle Tennessee by a score of 31-28. With Nick Minicucci throwing for 276 yards and 4 touchdowns, the Blue Hens hope to continue their hot streak this Saturday when they go on the road to face off against Liberty.
The UD women's soccer team finished its first season in the CUSA Conference ranked 6th with a record of 10-2-5 and looks to compete in their first CUSA Women's Soccer Conference tournament this Sunday. Delaware will face off against the Sam Houston Bearcats in the first round of the tournament.
That's all we have for you guys at Desk Updates. Happy Halloween.